You've probably heard the saying, 80% of success in life is just showing up. But what do you do when showing up feels like the hardest part? Every day we're hit with a mix of challenges and decisions, from the small and routine to the big and life-changing. It's not just about making choices, it's about making the right ones to live a meaningful life. This is where the ancient philosophy of Stoicism comes in, not just as a tool, but as a guide for building resilience and achieving personal mastery. Today, we're going to explore principles that can help you live with more purpose and calmness, even when life gets chaotic. Whether you're a student struggling with your coursework, a professional feeling overwhelmed by your job, or just someone trying to get through the day without feeling defeated. These timeless lessons from Stoicism are designed to meet modern challenges head-on. We'll dive into practical strategies that will empower you to handle life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. From learning how to guard your time as if it's your most precious resource to mastering your emotions and reactions to outside pressures, Stoicism offers more than just comfort. It provides actionable steps you can start using right now. So stick with us as we explore how these ancient insights can become your modern superpowers. If you like what we're doing and want to support us in a simple, free way, please hit the subscribe button. And don't skip any part of the video. Every moment is packed with valuable insights you won't want to miss. Embrace challenges. Stoicism is not just about enduring difficult times. It's about actively seeking out challenges that push us beyond our comfort zones. Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius viewed challenges not as obstacles, but as essential opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Each time we step out of what feels safe, we're not just confronting something tough, we're engaging in a powerful process of self-improvement. When we embrace challenges, we do more than just survive, we thrive because of them. It's in those moments when we're tested and pushed to our limits that we discover strengths and abilities within ourselves that we may not have known existed. Think about the last time you faced something that seemed impossible. Do you remember the sense of accomplishment you felt afterward? That feeling is the essence of growth. So what is it that scares you? What challenge have you been avoiding because it feels too overwhelming? Maybe it's speaking in public, learning a new skill, or tackling a project that seems beyond your current abilities. Whatever it is, consider this. That fear and hesitation are signs pointing you toward your next opportunity for growth. Lean into it, embrace it, because in Stoicism, growth isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about expanding the limits of what you thought was possible. And remember, every great journey begins with the courage to take that first uncomfortable step. Let's not shy away from these challenges. Let's face them directly, knowing that with each step, we become better equipped to handle the next one and more connected to our true selves. Choose your influence. The Stoics understood how significantly our surroundings impact us, particularly the people we choose to be around. They compared it to a plant that thrives best in nutrient-rich soil, suggesting that humans, too, flourish in supportive and stimulating environments. This principle is just as pertinent today as it was in their time. While you can't choose your family, you do have control over your friends, mentors, and role models. These choices are vital because they shape your thoughts, actions, and character. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, recommended surrounding ourselves with individuals who reflect the virtues we wish to cultivate. Their qualities can influence us not only through their words, but also through their behaviors. Consider the people you interact with regularly. Do they inspire and challenge you, or do they encourage complacency? Are their values aligned with the ones you strive to uphold? Reflecting on these questions is crucial because they impact your personal development. Seek out individuals who not only mirror your current self, but also embody the person you aspire to become. Choose friends who provoke thoughtful reflection, who push you to exceed mediocrity, and who encourage you to focus on what truly matters. This doesn't mean expecting perfection from others, but rather surrounding yourself with those who genuinely work on self-improvement and acknowledge their own flaws while striving to overcome them. In a world with so many different personalities, be intentional about who you let into your inner circle. Think of it as carefully selecting influences that foster your growth. In the spirit of Stoicism, this is not about seeking comfort, but about finding challenge, inspiration, and alignment with your core values. Ensure that the people around you are there by your choice, a choice that demonstrates your dedication to living a meaningful and virtuous life. Focus on your response. Stoicism reminds us that life is unpredictable, and not all surprises are pleasant. While we can't control the external events that disrupt our lives, we do have control over our reactions. This fundamental Stoic principle teaches us that our responses reveal our character and core values. When faced with an unexpected situation, whether it's a project falling through at work, a sudden financial setback, or a personal betrayal, it's tempting to react impulsively and let frustration or disappointment take over. Stoicism encourages us to pause and choose a different approach. Taking a moment to step back is essential. It allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than just reacting. Consider how your best self would handle the situation. How can you respond in a way that reflects your values? It might involve staying calm and clear-headed, rather than giving in to anger. It could mean choosing forgiveness over holding on to resentment, or focusing on finding a solution rather than dwelling on the problem. True power lies not in controlling external events, but in mastering our internal responses. This Stoic approach not only helps manage the immediate effects of negative experiences, but also builds long-term resilience. By consistently choosing responses that reflect our best selves, we strengthen our character and become more skilled at navigating life's challenges. Each difficulty becomes an opportunity to grow into a more resilient and virtuous person. Embrace what truly matters. In our fast-paced world, filled with constant notifications and distractions, it's more important than ever to focus on what truly matters. This idea is central to Stoicism, which teaches us to concentrate on what we can control and align our actions with our core values and goals. Stoic philosophy tells us that every choice to engage in one activity means we are also choosing to forgo another. This trade-off highlights a powerful perspective. When you dedicate time to one aspect of your life, you are implicitly choosing not to invest in another. For example, choosing to focus on your career might mean missing out on some leisure time. Conversely, spending an evening with your family instead of working late shows a prioritization of personal relationships over immediate professional demands. The key is to make these choices intentionally, ensuring they align with what is truly important to you. This Stoic approach involves evaluating your options thoughtfully. Which choices will bring you closer to the person you aspire to be? Which actions will add meaning to your life? This often means saying no to small distractions and minor commitments that don't serve your larger goals. For instance, you might decline a casual invitation to stay in and read a book that inspires you, or choose to work on a personal project rather than spend time scrolling through social media. By adopting this disciplined approach to decision-making, you gradually craft a life that is more focused and fulfilling, enriched by achievements and aligned with your ideals. Each yes is significant, and every no is a chance to redirect your life towards something more meaningful. Stoicism encourages us to use our choices wisely, as they form the foundation of a well-lived life, helping us to actively steer towards our chosen values and goals rather than just drifting along. So as you go through your day, reflect on what you're saying yes and no to, and strive to make decisions that truly align with your personal philosophy and long-term aspirations. Be a master of yourself. Mastering oneself is one of the most profound and demanding challenges one can take on, and Stoicism places it at the core of its teachings. According to this ancient philosophy, self-discipline is crucial not only for personal growth, but for living a life that is truly meaningful and purposeful. It involves controlling your actions, emotions, and thoughts to ensure they align with your deepest values and goals. Being a master of yourself encompasses many aspects. It means resisting fleeting temptations and staying focused on long-term objectives. For example, choosing to skip a workout to watch TV or opting for fast food instead of a healthy meal may seem tempting, but Stoic self-mastery involves making choices that might be tougher in the moment, but ultimately more rewarding. However, mastering yourself is not just about avoiding temptation. It also involves managing your emotional responses to external events. Stoicism teaches that our emotions should not control our actions. Rather, we should manage our emotions through rational thought. For instance, instead of reacting angrily when provoked, a Stoic would pause, reflect on the cause of the emotional response, and choose a reasoned course of action aligned with personal virtues. Additionally, mastering yourself includes governing your thoughts. It means being aware of the stories you tell yourself, challenging negative or unhelpful thought patterns, and cultivating a mindset that supports your goals. This could involve turning self-doubt into affirmations of your abilities or transforming fear of failure into motivation to prepare and perform. Achieving this level of self-discipline and control doesn't happen overnight. It is a skill developed through practice and persistence, requiring constant vigilance and the willingness to make difficult choices. Yet the rewards are significant. By mastering yourself, you gain a sense of personal freedom and autonomy, knowing that you are living intentionally rather than reactively. You set the terms for how you engage with the world, which is a powerful place to be. Protect your time. Time, as the Stoics frequently emphasized, is our most precious resource. Unlike other assets, once it's gone, it can't be reclaimed. Stoic philosophy teaches us to be mindful of how we spend our time, urging us to live each moment with purpose and in alignment with our core values and long-term goals. Consider this: each day, each hour, each moment is a chance to shape our lives. Without mindful awareness, it's easy for time to slip away, absorbed by trivial distractions and daily routines. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, famously advised us to approach each day as if it were our last, not in a morbid way, but as a prompt to live fully and intentionally. So how can you ensure that your time is used wisely? It starts with having a clear sense of what truly matters to you, your values, your goals, and the person you aspire to be. With this understanding, you can evaluate whether your daily activities align with these priorities. Are you spending hours on social media instead of connecting with loved ones, pursuing a fulfilling hobby, or working on a career-advancing project? Treating your time as the invaluable resource it is involves setting boundaries and making conscious choices about how you allocate it. This might mean declining invitations that divert you from your goals or eliminating activities that diminish your productive or quality time. It's not about being stingy with your time, but about being discerning, choosing quality over quantity in how you spend each hour. Additionally, safeguarding your time also means being organized and efficient. Stoicism teaches us not only to be mindful of how we use our time, but also to be strategic. This could involve meticulously planning your day, prioritizing tasks by importance, and removing time-wasting activities from your routine. It's about creating systems that help you work smarter, not harder, ensuring you consistently move towards your life's objectives. Embrace the challenge. The Stoics were known for their resilience, seeing hardships not just as inevitable but as essential for building a virtuous and fulfilling life. They believed that embracing difficult tasks, those that push us beyond our comfort zones, is crucial for developing strength and character. Stoicism doesn't just accept challenges. It encourages us to actively seek them out and confront them head-on, because that's where genuine growth occurs. When we talk about facing hard things, it's not only about physical challenges, though those are significant. It also includes tackling complex problems, making tough decisions, or dealing with emotionally taxing situations. These experiences test our patience, endurance, and resolve. According to Stoic philosophy, it is through these very tests that our character is shaped. Each challenge offers a chance to practice virtues like courage, perseverance, and resilience. For example, consider the challenge of climbing a steep hill or following a tough fitness regimen. While the physical demands are significant, the real reward lies in the mental and emotional growth that comes with it. Every step forward is a victory not just of the body but of the will. Similarly, think about a challenging project at work or a complicated personal issue. Working through these situations enhances your analytical skills, patience, and wisdom. The Stoics would argue that if we spend our lives avoiding hard tasks and always choosing the easiest path, we miss out on opportunities for growth. We may stay comfortable, but we also limit our potential. By embracing hard things, we push beyond our current limits, uncover new strengths, and gain a deeper understanding of our capabilities. Enhancing others' lives. Stoicism isn't just about personal growth. It also involves fostering the well-being and development of those around us. Stoic philosophers believed that our own progress is closely linked to the improvement of others. They advocated for a culture of shared growth and mutual support, recognizing that by uplifting others, we gain benefits as well. Helping others not only enhances their lives, but also enriches our own experiences and understanding. Contributing to others' growth isn't limited to giving advice or solving their problems. It's also about being a positive influence that inspires and encourages. Simple actions like listening carefully when someone talks about their struggles, offering words of support during their doubts, or sharing helpful resources can make a significant difference in someone's life. For Stoics, making others better is a practice of virtues like generosity, empathy, and kindness. These qualities are essential for both a good society and a fulfilling life. By creating an environment where people feel supported and valued, you help build a community where everyone can prosper. This approach doesn't detract from your own goals. Instead, it amplifies the impact of your efforts, spreading positivity and growth. Additionally, improving others' lives can provide fresh insights into your own challenges and aspirations. It can teach you patience, deepen your empathy, and offer a greater sense of satisfaction than personal achievements alone. The joy and fulfillment that come from witnessing others succeed with your support are profound and enduring. Embrace the power of gratitude. The Stoics realized that much of our dissatisfaction comes from focusing on what we don't have or what might go wrong, instead of appreciating what we already possess. They recommended making gratitude a daily habit to balance our natural inclination to overlook the good things and worry about the future. By incorporating gratitude into your routine, you can transform your outlook on life. It helps shift your attention from what's missing to the abundance that already exists around you. This can be as straightforward as feeling thankful for a sunny day, appreciating a friend's kindness, or recognizing your own progress and accomplishments. Taking a moment each day to reflect on these positive aspects trains your mind to notice and celebrate even the small joys in life. This practice not only boosts your personal sense of well-being, but also enhances your interactions with others. A grateful attitude makes you more positive and welcoming, which tends to encourage similar warmth and positivity from those around you. In Stoicism, gratitude isn't just about feeling happier. It's also about protecting yourself from negative emotions that can cloud your judgment and impede clear thinking. When you practice gratitude, you're less likely to be consumed by envy or resentment. Instead, you're more equipped to handle challenges with a balanced perspective and make decisions that reflect your true values. Embrace the journey of lifelong learning. In Stoicism, the quest for wisdom is a lifelong journey. Life is seen as a series of lessons, an ongoing process of growth, exploration, and adaptation. Philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus emphasize that learning is not just about accumulating knowledge, but is crucial for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. They believed that the more we learn, the better we become at making thoughtful decisions and handling life's challenges. Embracing lifelong learning means staying curious and open to new ideas, disciplines, and viewpoints. It involves taking an active role in your education by seeking opportunities to broaden your understanding and skills. This might include diving into a range of reading materials, from literature that touches your soul to non-fiction that deepens your worldly knowledge. It could also mean trying out new hobbies that push your mental and physical limits, or engaging in discussions that challenge you to think critically and empathetically. In our fast-paced world, continuous learning is more important than ever. As technology advances, industries change, and societal norms evolve, staying up to date isn't just about maintaining a competitive edge. It's about remaining relevant and adaptable. Additionally, learning new skills can invigorate your mind and body, offering a sense of achievement and excitement. However, the value of continuous learning extends beyond keeping up with external changes. It also involves personal growth. By consistently pushing yourself to learn and evolve, you commit to self-improvement and personal excellence, aligning with Stoic values that focus on developing one's character and intellect. To incorporate this practice into your daily life, make learning a regular habit. Set aside time each day for reading, watching educational videos, or practicing a new skill. Be intentional about stepping outside your comfort zone and seize opportunities to learn from every experience, whether it's a success or a setback. Ask questions, seek feedback, and reflect on your experiences to glean valuable lessons. Embrace vulnerability. The Stoics believed that true strength comes from having the courage to reveal our authentic selves, including our fears and doubts. Embracing vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it's about bravely facing the reality of our human experience and building stronger connections with others. Opening up about our struggles can be intimidating. We might worry that showing our true selves will lead to judgment or rejection. Yet, Stoic wisdom teaches us that vulnerability is crucial for living authentically. It allows us to form deeper, more meaningful relationships, built on trust and empathy. Accepting our vulnerabilities means acknowledging that we are imperfect and have our own fears and limitations, just like everyone else. By honestly facing these aspects of ourselves, we can grow and build resilience. Confronting our vulnerabilities gives us the strength to overcome them and inspires others to do the same. When we let ourselves be vulnerable, we create opportunities for others to join us in sharing their experiences. This fosters a sense of shared humanity and strengthens our connections with others. Vulnerability becomes a source of strength, leading to greater self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and personal growth. In Stoic practice, embracing vulnerability is an act of courage. It means being open to all aspects of the human experience, including the discomfort and uncertainty that come with it. By doing this, we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, and we build the resilience needed to face life's challenges with grace. Instead of hiding behind a facade of invincibility, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Share your fears, dreams, and struggles with those you trust. Doing so not only eases your own burden, but also creates space for others to share theirs. This mutual openness fosters a supportive community, making us all stronger and more resilient. Stoicism encourages us to view vulnerability as an opportunity for authenticity and growth. By revealing our true selves, we invite others to do the same, leading to more meaningful and supportive relationships. This mutual honesty builds trust and empathy, creating a stronger bond between individuals. Moreover, embracing vulnerability is a path to personal development. Acknowledging and exposing our fears is the first step toward overcoming them. Stoic philosophy teaches that facing our vulnerabilities is key to building resilience. By confronting what frightens us, we gain valuable insights into ourselves and how we can improve. In practice, embracing vulnerability might involve having honest conversations with friends about your challenges, asking for help when needed, or openly expressing your emotions. It could also mean speaking publicly, sharing ideas in a group, or admitting mistakes at work. Each of these actions requires courage, but opens the door to new levels of personal achievement and fulfillment. To really make this a part of your life, try incorporating the Stoic practice of self-reflection. Each day, take some time to review moments when you may have concealed your true feelings or hidden your insecurities. Reflect on what prevented you from being genuine and think about how you could handle similar situations differently in the future to live more authentically. As you keep up with this practice, you'll gradually become more comfortable with vulnerability, build a stronger character, and improve your relationships. Develop resilience through adversity. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded in Athens by Zeno of Citium, offers profound insights into how we might navigate the turbulence of life with grace and purpose. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the idea that adversity is not merely something to endure, but a fundamental element of our personal development. This perspective invites us to rethink our relationship with challenges and setbacks, transforming them from sources of distress into opportunities for profound growth. Understanding adversity through the Stoic lens. At its core, Stoicism teaches that life is inherently unpredictable and fraught with challenges. These challenges are not random or punitive, but are intrinsic to the human experience. According to Stoic philosophy, adversity is an essential part of life's fabric, and how we respond to these trials determines our personal evolution. The Stoics did not view hardship as an unfortunate accident, but rather as a natural aspect of existence that presents an opportunity for growth. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, famously said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This statement encapsulates the Stoic belief that our struggles are akin to a rigorous workout for our inner character. Just as physical exercise strengthens our muscles, facing and overcoming challenges cultivates virtues within us. Far from being a deterrent, adversity is seen as a rigorous training ground for personal development. Adversity as a teacher. One of the most compelling aspects of Stoic thought is its view of adversity as a hidden teacher. Every challenge and obstacle we encounter holds lessons that can contribute to our personal growth. This perspective encourages us to approach difficulties with a mindset of curiosity and learning, rather than resistance and fear. By viewing hardships as opportunities to practice and develop virtues such as patience, courage, and endurance, we transform our approach to life's challenges. When faced with adversity, Stoicism advocates for an introspective approach. We are encouraged to reflect on our responses and behaviors during challenging times. For instance, when confronted with a difficult situation at work, instead of viewing it as an unwelcome interruption, a Stoic would consider it an opportunity to practice patience and perseverance. This shift in perspective allows us to engage with our challenges more constructively and extract valuable lessons from them. Cultivating resilience. Resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that overcoming adversity builds not only our character, but also our capacity to handle future challenges. Each challenge we face strengthens our ability to endure and thrive amidst difficulties. This iterative process of facing and overcoming obstacles builds a resilient mindset, making us better equipped to handle future trials with greater ease and confidence. Epictetus, another key Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control and accepting what is not. By training ourselves to concentrate on our responses rather than external circumstances, we cultivate a sense of inner resilience. This approach enables us to navigate the unpredictable nature of life with greater composure and effectiveness. The role of virtues in overcoming adversity. Stoicism teaches that virtues are central to our response to adversity. Patience, courage, and endurance are not merely abstract concepts, but practical tools that help us manage challenges. Patience allows us to endure difficulties without becoming overwhelmed or disheartened. Courage empowers us to confront our fears and take necessary actions despite uncertainties. Endurance enables us to persist through hardships with resilience and determination. When we approach adversity with these virtues, we transform our challenges from obstacles into opportunities for growth. For example, someone facing a serious illness might find that their struggle fosters a deeper sense of patience and empathy. Similarly, financial difficulties might teach resilience and resourcefulness. These virtues, developed through our trials, become integral to our character and our approach to future challenges. Practical applications of Stoic principles. Applying Stoic principles in daily life involves more than just philosophical contemplation. It requires practical action. Here are some ways to integrate Stoic thought into your response to adversity. Reframe challenges. Instead of viewing challenges as burdens, reframe them as opportunities for growth. This shift in perspective can help you approach difficulties with a more constructive mindset. Focus on what you can control. Identify aspects of the challenge that are within your control and focus your efforts there. Accept what is beyond your control with equanimity. Practice reflection. Regularly reflect on your responses to challenges. Consider what virtues you exercised and what lessons you learned. This practice can enhance your self-awareness and resilience. Cultivate virtues. Deliberately practice virtues such as patience, courage, and endurance. Look for opportunities in everyday life to apply these virtues and strengthen your character. Seek support and perspective. While Stoicism emphasizes individual responsibility, seeking support and perspective from others can also be valuable. Engaging with a supportive community or mentor can provide additional insights and encouragement. The transformative power of adversity. In summary, Stoicism teaches us that adversity is not a mere inconvenience, but a vital component of our personal development. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, we can transform our relationship with difficulties and cultivate resilience. Through the practice of virtues and a reframing of our challenges, we build strength and confidence, equipping ourselves to navigate life's unpredictable nature with grace and fortitude. As we apply Stoic principles to our lives, we come to see adversity not as an enemy to be defeated, but as a teacher, guiding us toward greater wisdom and strength. This perspective allows us to approach life's trials with a sense of purpose and optimism, knowing that each challenge contributes to our growth and development. In this way, adversity becomes a powerful catalyst for personal transformation, leading us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our potential. Building resilience through adversity is an intricate process that requires a deliberate and thoughtful approach. It involves a fundamental shift in perspective, seeing obstacles not as threats or sources of defeat, but as opportunities for growth and development. This perspective is crucial because it transforms challenges into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. The power of perspective. The foundation of resilience lies in how we perceive our difficulties. When faced with adversity, the initial reaction is often one of frustration, fear, or despair. However, to cultivate resilience, it's essential to reframe these experiences. This reframing is not about denying the difficulties or pretending they don't matter. Rather, it's about consciously choosing to view them through a lens of potential growth and opportunity. For example, imagine experiencing a significant professional setback, such as losing a job or missing out on a major promotion. Initially, this can be a blow to one's self-esteem and career trajectory. However, if you approach this setback with the mindset that it is an opportunity for growth, you might discover new aspects of your field that you were previously unaware of. You may identify gaps in your knowledge or skills and take steps to address them. This period of reflection and development can lead to a more robust understanding of your profession and prepare you for future opportunities with greater competence and confidence. Learning and growth from personal crises. Personal crises such as the loss of a loved one, health challenges, or relationship difficulties are particularly impactful. They can shake the very foundation of one's life and bring about profound emotional and psychological turmoil. Yet these crises also offer a unique chance for introspection and personal growth. In the midst of such hardship, you might discover strengths and resources within yourself that were previously hidden or dormant. You may find that you have a greater capacity for resilience and endurance than you initially realized. For instance, dealing with a serious health issue can be an overwhelming experience. However, this challenge might also lead to a deeper appreciation for life, a re-evaluation of your priorities, and a renewed focus on what truly matters. You might learn to value your well-being more profoundly and develop healthier habits. The crisis becomes a catalyst for change, prompting you to build a more fulfilling and balanced life. The Stoic approach to resilience. To effectively build resilience, adopting a Stoic attitude towards daily challenges is highly beneficial. Stoicism, an ancient philosophical school of thought, teaches that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. This perspective aligns with the idea that our response to adversity is crucial in determining our ability to overcome it. Instead of succumbing to complaints or avoiding difficulties, a Stoic approach encourages us to ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" Reflecting on each challenge, consider the lessons it imparts and how these lessons shape your growth. This reflective practice not only helps in understanding the immediate value of the experience, but also prepares you to handle future adversities with greater poise and resilience. For instance, if you encounter a setback in your personal or professional life, take a moment to reflect on how this challenge has influenced you. What new skills have you developed? How has your perspective changed? What strategies can you employ in the future to handle similar situations more effectively? By regularly engaging in this reflective practice, you build a reservoir of experience and insight that fortifies your resilience. Practical steps to cultivate resilience. Embrace a growth mindset. Adopt a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth. Recognize that failures and setbacks are not reflections of your worth, but rather chances to learn and improve. This shift in thinking encourages persistence and adaptability. Develop self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your experiences and reactions. Self-awareness helps in understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and areas for growth. This awareness also allows you to respond to challenges with greater clarity and intentionality. Set realistic goals. Break down your challenges into manageable goals. Setting and achieving small, realistic goals helps in building confidence and demonstrates your ability to navigate difficulties successfully. Build a support network. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who can offer encouragement, advice, and perspective. A strong support network provides emotional resilience and practical guidance during tough times. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Regular self-care practices such as exercise, meditation, and adequate rest enhance your capacity to handle stress and adversity. Focus on what you can control. Direct your energy towards aspects of the situation that are within your control. This focus helps in managing feelings of helplessness and empowers you to take constructive actions. Cultivate patience. Resilience is not built overnight. It requires time and sustained effort. Cultivate patience with yourself and the process, recognizing that growth often comes in incremental steps. The long-term impact of resilience. Building resilience through adversity has a profound long-term impact on your overall well-being and success. As you continuously apply these principles, you develop a stronger, more adaptable mindset. This mindset not only helps you navigate current challenges, but also prepares you for future uncertainties with greater confidence and resourcefulness. Resilience becomes a part of your character, influencing how you approach various aspects of life. It enhances your ability to handle stress, recover from setbacks, and maintain a positive outlook despite difficulties. Ultimately, resilience empowers you to live more authentically and fully, embracing both the joys and challenges of life with grace and determination. Embrace the practice of reflection. In Stoicism, reflection is not merely a recommended practice, it is an essential cornerstone of living a wise, meaningful, and fulfilling life. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium, places great emphasis on the role of self-examination and introspection as a means to cultivate virtue and wisdom. The Stoics believed that reflection is critical for understanding oneself and one's place in the world, as well as for achieving harmony between our actions and our deepest values. At its core, Stoic reflection involves a meticulous and thoughtful examination of our daily experiences, decisions, and motivations. This practice goes beyond superficial contemplation and delves into the heart of our actions and their underlying causes. By regularly engaging in this reflective process, we can uncover the reasons behind our behaviors, identify patterns, and gain clarity on how our choices align with our core principles and goals. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously stated, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." This insight highlights the importance of reflection in understanding how our perceptions and judgments shape our emotional responses and behaviors. Stoicism teaches us that our happiness and tranquility are not dictated by external circumstances, but by how we interpret and respond to those circumstances. Through self-reflection, we can become more aware of our mental and emotional processes, allowing us to cultivate a more resilient and composed mindset. One of the central tenets of Stoic philosophy is the idea of living in accordance with nature. For Stoics, this means living in harmony with our rational nature and exercising virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Reflection serves as a tool for aligning our actions with these virtues. By examining our daily conduct and evaluating whether it reflects our commitment to these virtues, we can make conscious adjustments to better align ourselves with our ethical ideals. In practice, Stoic reflection involves several key steps. First, it requires a disciplined approach to reviewing our actions and decisions. This involves setting aside dedicated time, ideally at the end of each day, to assess how we handled various situations. We might ask ourselves questions such as, did I act with integrity? Did I remain calm and composed in challenging situations? Did my actions align with my values? Second, Stoic reflection encourages us to explore the motivations behind our choices. Understanding why we make certain decisions can provide valuable insights into our character and priorities. For instance, if we find ourselves reacting with anger or frustration, reflection can help us uncover whether these reactions stem from personal insecurities, unmet expectations, or external pressures. By identifying these underlying motivations, we can address the root causes and develop more constructive responses. Third, Stoic reflection involves a commitment to continuous improvement. It is not enough to simply recognize our shortcomings. We must also actively seek ways to address them. This might involve setting specific goals for personal growth, seeking feedback from others, or developing new strategies for managing challenges. By approaching reflection as an opportunity for growth rather than self-criticism, we foster a positive and proactive mindset. Moreover, Stoic reflection is not confined to personal introspection alone. It also involves considering how our actions impact others and the broader community. Stoicism teaches that we are interconnected with others and that our actions have ripple effects. Reflecting on how we contribute to the well-being of those around us and the greater good can help us cultivate empathy, compassion, and a sense of shared responsibility. Another important aspect of Stoic reflection is the practice of keeping a journal. Many Stoic philosophers, including Marcus Aurelius, engaged in regular journaling as a means of self-examination and philosophical contemplation. Through journaling, we can externalize our thoughts and experiences, which can help clarify our thinking and track our progress over time. Writing about our reflections allows us to distill our insights and develop a deeper understanding of our inner life. The benefits of regular reflection are manifold. On a personal level, it promotes self-awareness and emotional intelligence. By understanding our reactions and motivations, we can make more informed and deliberate choices, leading to greater personal satisfaction and well-being. Reflection also enhances our ability to navigate challenges with grace and resilience. When we are aware of our strengths and weaknesses, we can approach difficulties with a balanced perspective and a greater sense of control. On a broader scale, Stoic reflection fosters a sense of purpose and alignment with our values. By consistently evaluating whether our actions reflect our core principles, we can ensure that we are living authentically and meaningfully. This alignment can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment and a more coherent sense of identity. Reflection is an integral practice for personal growth, enabling us to better understand ourselves and our actions. By dedicating a few quiet moments at the end of each day to this practice, we create an opportunity to analyze our daily experiences, assess our adherence to personal principles, and identify areas for improvement. This seemingly simple habit can profoundly impact our lives, providing us with invaluable insights and promoting a more intentional way of living. To engage in meaningful reflection, begin by setting aside a designated time each evening. This period of introspection does not need to be lengthy. Just a few moments of undisturbed thought can suffice. As you settle into this time, consider asking yourself specific questions to guide your reflection. For instance, did I live up to my principles today? This question helps you evaluate whether your actions aligned with your core values. By regularly asking this, you foster a greater awareness of how well you are living according to your principles and values. Another critical question to ask during reflection is, what could I have done better? This question encourages self-assessment and honesty about areas where improvement is needed. It's essential to approach this question with a mindset of constructive criticism rather than self-judgment. Reflecting on our shortcomings with an objective perspective allows us to learn from our mistakes and make informed adjustments moving forward. Through regular reflection, You begin to discern patterns in your behavior and their outcomes. For example, if you notice a recurring pattern of conflict with others, reflection can help you identify underlying causes and adjust your approach. This awareness enables you to recognize habits or attitudes that might be contributing to undesired outcomes and make conscious efforts to change them. One of the profound benefits of reflection is its role in promoting intentional living. When we reflect on our daily actions and their consequences, we gain a clearer understanding of the reasons behind our choices. This understanding allows us to become more deliberate in our behavior. Instead of reacting impulsively or going through the motions, we start to act with greater purpose and thoughtfulness. As a result, we become more aligned with our values and goals, leading to more meaningful and fulfilling experiences. However, it's important to acknowledge that the process of reflection does not eliminate mistakes. Everyone makes errors, and part of the reflective process is accepting this reality. What reflection offers is a framework for learning from these mistakes. By analyzing what went wrong and why, we can develop strategies to avoid similar pitfalls in the future. This continual process of learning and adjusting contributes to our personal development and enhances our decision-making capabilities. In addition to fostering personal growth, reflection can also bring a sense of inner peace and contentment. When you consistently reflect on your actions and their alignment with your values, you cultivate a sense of harmony within yourself. This inner peace arises from knowing that you are striving to live authentically and are actively working to improve yourself. It also helps reduce internal conflict by addressing discrepancies between your actions and values, leading to a more harmonious existence. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of inner peace as a cornerstone of true happiness. According to Stoicism, happiness is not found in external circumstances, but in the state of our inner selves. By reflecting on our actions and ensuring they align with our values, we create a sense of internal coherence and tranquility. This alignment reduces internal strife and contributes to a deeper sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Reflection also encourages a proactive approach to personal growth. Instead of waiting for problems to escalate or for life to force change upon us, regular reflection allows us to take charge of our development. We become more attuned to our needs and goals, and we can make adjustments before minor issues become significant challenges. This proactive stance enhances our ability to navigate life's complexities with greater ease and resilience. To deepen the practice of reflection, consider incorporating additional techniques. Journaling, for instance, can be a powerful tool for articulating your thoughts and insights. Writing about your daily experiences, challenges, and realizations can help solidify your reflections and provide a tangible record of your growth over time. Reading philosophical texts or engaging in discussions with others about their reflections can also offer new perspectives and inspire further self-examination. In conclusion, reflection is a valuable practice that fosters personal growth, intentional living, and inner peace. By dedicating time each day to reflect on our actions and their alignment with our principles, we gain insights into our behavior, identify areas for improvement, and make more deliberate choices. While mistakes are an inevitable part of life, reflection provides a framework for learning and growth, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater awareness and purpose. Embracing this practice not only enhances our decision-making and personal development, but also contributes to a deeper sense of fulfillment and harmony. As the Stoics suggest, inner peace, achieved through reflection and alignment with our values, is key to true happiness and a meaningful life. Fostering a strong mindset. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the idea of developing a strong mindset. This philosophy emphasizes the value of mental strength and resilience, believing that a well-trained mind is key to living well. By nurturing a mindset that focuses on positivity and empowerment, we can tackle life's challenges not just with acceptance, but with enthusiasm. Stoicism doesn't advocate ignoring reality or pretending that problems don't exist. Rather, it encourages us to view difficulties as chances for growth and learning. Building a strong mindset begins with the intentional decision to focus on positive and empowering thoughts. This doesn't mean ignoring the negatives, but choosing to invest more energy into constructive thoughts that improve your ability to respond effectively. For instance, instead of fixating on what could go wrong, a Stoic approach encourages you to think about what you can do right now to better the situation. Shifting from problem-oriented to solution-oriented thinking is vital for maintaining control and purpose, especially during tough times. Just like training a muscle, developing resilience involves regular practice. This means approaching challenges as opportunities for growth. When faced with a setback, ask yourself questions like, "What can I learn from this?" or "How can this make me stronger?" By consistently responding to difficulties with these inquiries, you start to see your experiences as valuable lessons rather than obstacles, building resilience that can handle even the most difficult situations. Maintaining a positive outlook regardless of your circumstances is another key Stoic practice. This isn't about blind optimism, but a thoughtful optimism that focuses on the potential good in every situation. Stoics use techniques like negative visualization, imagining the worst-case scenarios, not to create fear, but to reduce its impact, helping you maintain a more balanced and positive perspective. To develop such a mindset, start by practicing mindfulness and paying attention to your thought patterns. When you notice yourself slipping into negativity or defeatism, make a conscious effort to steer your thoughts toward more productive and optimistic angles. Regular mental exercises like journaling or meditation can also help you build the discipline needed to sustain a strong mindset. Living in harmony with your values. Living in harmony with your values is central to Stoic philosophy, a tradition that teaches us to seek inner peace and contentment by aligning our actions with our moral principles. This alignment is not merely about adhering to a set of rules. It's about integrating our values into the very fabric of our daily lives, creating a life that is both meaningful and authentic. Understanding Stoic values. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the idea that true satisfaction and peace come from within. This internal harmony is achieved not through external success or material wealth, but through a steadfast adherence to one's core values. The Stoics argue that when our actions reflect our deepest beliefs, we cultivate a sense of integrity and purpose that external circumstances cannot disrupt. Stoicism posits that values such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are fundamental to living a virtuous life. These values are not arbitrary. They represent the essential qualities that Stoics believe lead to a flourishing life. Wisdom allows us to discern what is truly important and to make informed decisions. Courage empowers us to face challenges and stand up for what we believe in, even when it is difficult. Justice guides us to act fairly and respect the rights of others, while temperance helps us to regulate our desires and maintain balance. The journey to defining your values. The first and perhaps most crucial step in living in harmony with your values is to understand and define what those values are. This process involves introspection and self-examination. It requires you to ask yourself profound questions about what matters most to you. What principles do you want to guide your life? What traits do you admire in others and wish to embody yourself? Defining your values is not a one-time exercise, but an ongoing journey. It may evolve as you grow and learn more about yourself and the world around you. For example, you might discover that honesty, which once seemed like a simple principle, holds deeper significance as you realize its role in fostering trust and integrity in relationships. Similarly, you might come to appreciate the value of patience more as you encounter situations that test your ability to wait and endure. Aligning actions with values. Once you have a clear understanding of your values, the next challenge is to align your actions with them. This alignment is where Stoic practice becomes both profound and demanding. It involves making choices that reflect your values, even when it is inconvenient or difficult. For instance, if honesty is a core value for you, you might face situations where telling the truth is uncomfortable or could lead to negative consequences. The Stoic approach encourages you to prioritize your values over immediate benefits or societal expectations. This commitment to truthfulness, despite the potential discomfort, helps to build a life of authenticity and integrity. Similarly, if courage is one of your values, you might find yourself in situations where standing up for what is right requires you to go against the grain or confront your fears. The Stoic perspective emphasizes that true courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in accordance with your values despite fear. The rewards of living authentically. Living in harmony with your values yields profound rewards. One of the most significant benefits is the sense of inner peace that comes from knowing that your life is guided by principles you truly believe in. When your actions are consistent with your values, you experience a sense of coherence and wholeness. This internal alignment helps to reduce the inner turmoil and cognitive dissonance that often arises when our actions contradict our beliefs. Moreover, living authentically fosters a deeper connection with others. When you act in accordance with your values, you build trust and respect in your relationships. People are more likely to value and appreciate you for who you truly are, rather than for a facade you might present to meet external expectations. Navigating challenges and societal expectations. Living according to your values is not always straightforward. Societal pressures, external expectations, and immediate desires can often conflict with your principles. For example, you might face pressure to conform to certain norms or to pursue goals that do not align with your values. In such cases, the Stoic approach encourages you to remain steadfast and resilient. Consider a situation where you are offered a promotion at work that requires you to compromise your principles. If one of your core values is fairness, and you believe that accepting the promotion would lead to an unfair outcome, the Stoic approach would urge you to weigh your values over the material benefits of the promotion. This might mean making a difficult decision to decline the offer, even if it means sacrificing immediate gains. Cultivating a life of integrity. To cultivate a life of integrity, it is essential to regularly reflect on your actions and decisions. Stoics recommend daily practices such as journaling and self-reflection to evaluate whether your actions align with your values. This ongoing self-assessment helps you stay connected to your principles and make necessary adjustments. Furthermore, engaging in philosophical contemplation and seeking wisdom from Stoic texts can deepen your understanding of your values and how to apply them in various aspects of life. By immersing yourself in Stoic teachings, you gain insights and strategies for navigating complex situations while staying true to your principles. Aligning with your values is not just a passive state of being, but an active and dynamic process that requires intentional effort and continual reflection. It involves an ongoing commitment to ensuring that every aspect of your life, your lifestyle, relationships, career, and daily habits reflects your core principles. This alignment can profoundly impact your overall sense of fulfillment and purpose, transforming routine activities into meaningful expressions of who you are. The importance of values alignment. Values are the fundamental beliefs and principles that guide our actions and decisions. They serve as a compass, directing us towards choices that resonate with our deepest selves. When your life is aligned with your values, you experience a greater sense of coherence and satisfaction. Your actions are not just mechanical responses to external pressures. They are deliberate and reflective of your authentic self. Consider the example of community service as a core value. If helping others is central to who you are, you might choose a career in social work, non-profit organizations, or any profession that allows you to make a positive impact on people's lives. Alternatively, you might regularly volunteer your time at local shelters, community centers, or through mentoring programs. These choices ensure that your professional and personal life reflect your commitment to service, making every action in these spheres a manifestation of your core values. Integrating values into daily life. Values alignment extends beyond major life decisions and encompasses everyday choices and habits. For instance, if you value health, this principle should be reflected in your daily routines. This might involve adopting a balanced diet, engaging in regular exercise, and incorporating mental well-being practices such as mindfulness or stress management techniques. By embedding your values into your daily habits, you create a lifestyle that supports and nurtures your overall well-being. Even seemingly mundane activities can be opportunities to live out your values. For example, choosing to walk or bike instead of driving not only supports physical health, but also aligns with a commitment to environmental sustainability. This choice reflects a conscious effort to reduce your carbon footprint and promote a greener planet. Similarly, opting for eco-friendly products or reducing waste in your daily life can be expressions of your environmental values. The role of reflection and revision. To maintain alignment with your values, regular reflection is crucial. Life is dynamic, and as you grow and evolve, your values may shift or become more nuanced. Regularly evaluating your values and how they manifest in your life ensures that your actions continue to reflect your current beliefs and aspirations. Reflection involves asking yourself whether your lifestyle, relationships, and career are still in harmony with your core principles. It requires honest self-assessment and a willingness to make adjustments as needed. For example, if you once prioritized career advancement, but have since realized that family and personal time are more important to you, it might be time to re-evaluate your work-life balance and make necessary changes. The impact of small choices. Values alignment is not just about grand gestures or major life changes. It also involves the small, everyday choices you make. These seemingly minor decisions collectively shape the broader picture of your life. For instance, choosing to practice gratitude, show kindness to others, or spend time pursuing hobbies that bring you joy are all ways to embody your values in your daily life. Small choices may seem insignificant on their own, but when they align with your values, they contribute to a larger sense of purpose and fulfillment. These daily actions reinforce your commitment to your values and create a ripple effect that influences other areas of your life. Over time, this accumulation of value-driven choices can lead to profound and positive changes. Challenges and solutions. Aligning with your values is not always straightforward and can present various challenges. External pressures, conflicting priorities, and personal limitations can make it difficult to stay true to your principles. It's important to recognize these challenges and develop strategies to address them. One common challenge is balancing conflicting values. For example, you might value both career success and family time, but finding a balance between these two priorities can be difficult. In such cases, it's helpful to set clear boundaries and make conscious choices that reflect your values in different areas of your life. Communicating openly with family members or colleagues about your priorities can also help in managing these conflicts. Another challenge is the temptation to conform to societal expectations or external pressures. It's easy to compromise your values in pursuit of approval or material gain. To overcome this, it's essential to stay grounded in your principles and remind yourself of the reasons behind your choices. Building a support network of like-minded individuals who share your values can also provide encouragement and accountability. Embracing growth and flexibility. As you navigate the journey of aligning with your values, it's important to embrace growth and flexibility. Your values are not static, they can evolve as you gain new experiences and insights. Being open to this evolution allows you to adapt and grow in ways that remain true to your core principles. For example, you might discover new aspects of your values as you encounter different life situations. If you once valued independence, but later find fulfillment in collaborative work or community involvement, it's okay to adjust your approach while staying true to your underlying principles. Embracing this flexibility helps you maintain alignment with your values even as your circumstances change. Conclusion. Aligning with your values is a continuous and active process that involves more than just identifying your core beliefs. It requires integrating these values into every aspect of your life, from major decisions to everyday habits. By doing so, you infuse your actions with purpose and create a lifestyle that reflects your true self. Regular reflection and revision, along with mindful attention to the small choices you make, are key to maintaining this alignment. Embracing challenges and being open to growth further enhances your ability to live authentically. Ultimately, living in harmony with your values brings a profound sense of fulfillment and makes every action a meaningful expression of who you are. Thank you for exploring these profound Stoic teachings today. Remember, the journey toward living in alignment with your deepest values is continuous, and each step brings you closer to wisdom and fulfillment. Keep striving, keep growing, and embrace each day with courage and authenticity. If you found today's discussion valuable, I encourage you to check out one of the suggested videos on the screen for more insights into Stoicism. Thank you for joining this journey. Let's continue to uncover the timeless wisdom that helps us lead more meaningful lives.